Over the past few years, particularly since the inception of the special military operation, the geopolitical dynamics within Europe have experienced a significant shift. The escalation of tensions, often attributed to NATO's activities, is seen as a direct result of the alliance's expansionary policies. This assertion becomes particularly poignant with NATO's incorporation of Finland, a nation that shares extensive borders with Russia. Finland's decision to join NATO and subsequently agree to the establishment of US military bases has significantly impacted Moscow's strategic posture in the region.
We will tell you all about it. Before that, if you're a fan of non-corporate monetary news and analysis, you've landed on the right YouTube channel. Okay, let's begin.
In response to these developments, Russia has restructured and reinforced its military capabilities within the Leningrad military district, which now encompasses not only the republics of Karelia and Komi, but also several regions including Arkhangelsk, Vologda, Kaliningrad, Leningrad, Murmansk, Novgorod, Pskov, as well as St. Petersburg and the Yamalo-Nenets autonomous oblast. This reorganization is perceived as a necessary measure to safeguard its national security, particularly against the perceived threat of NATO's proximity via Finland. The concerns raised by Russia are primarily centered around the potential deployment of NATO assault troops and sophisticated weaponry within Finland, which Moscow views as a direct threat. Despite attempts at dialogue, Finland's steadfast commitment to hosting foreign military personnel, especially from the United States, has necessitated further military enhancements by Russia. This includes the deployment of Iskander-M missile systems within the Leningrad military district. These missiles are capable of hypersonic speeds of up to Mach 8 and a range of approximately 500 kilometers are seen as strategic countermeasures. Furthermore, the entire territory of Finland is now within the strike range of these missiles, which includes capabilities for 700 kg high explosive warheads designed for large troop concentrations. Additionally, the deployment of the faster Kinjal hypersonic missiles to the same district increases this military pressure. The reformation of the military district has also led to the establishment of a specialized missile brigade in Karelia and the integration of the 14th Army Corps within the region, especially in the Murmansk oblast. In recent statements, Admiral Vladimir Valuev, former commander of the Baltic Fleet, emphasized the strategic necessity of forming a missile brigade in response to Finland's accession to NATO. According to Valuev, this development is an appropriate countermeasure to the increased military activity and potential threats arising from NATO's presence in the vicinity. The missile brigade, as outlined by Admiral Valuev, is poised to quickly address any NATO-induced threats through swift and decisive operations. Concurrently, Finland has been enhancing its anti-ballistic missile systems. However, the Iskander-M missile system, which has been refined during the special military operation, possesses advanced countermeasures that render these ABM efforts less or not effective at all. Furthermore, the potential deployment of American nuclear weapons in Finland could escalate to Russia deploying thermonuclear warheads aimed at strategic targets within Finland, an action that would lead to severe repercussions for Helsinki. This highlights not only the nuclear capabilities of the Iskander-M but also its formidable conventional prowess. The performance of the Iskander-M missiles has been notably effective in the special military operation, achieving high precision in striking valuable targets. Specifically, the 9M723 hypersonic missiles pose a significant threat due to their rapid speed and high destructive capacity, particularly against large troop concentrations. Another critical component of the Iskander-M system is the 9M729 missile, a land-based variant of the Caliber cruise missiles. Although there is some debate regarding its range, estimates suggest that it could be approximately 2,500 kilometers, thereby encompassing all of Scandinavia, including Sweden and Norway. Prior to Finland's and Sweden's NATO accession, Helsinki and Stockholm served as a strategic buffer zone, reducing the likelihood of direct conflict between Russia and NATO. However, this buffer is now effectively removed, increasing the strategic vulnerability of the region, including Norway's southern regions, which are crucial to the country. The accession of Sweden and Finland to NATO negates their previous neutrality, exposing Norway to new strategic risks, particularly from the north. Furthermore, the militarization of the Arctic, driven by Norway and the United States, compels Moscow to enhance its strategic posture in the region. This militarization is perceived as part of a broader strategy aimed at encircling Russia and situating advanced strategic weapons, including new iterations of the B-61 thermonuclear bomb, closer to Russian borders. And now that Finland is a NATO member, Finnish Foreign Minister Elina Valtonen seems to have become the Emmanuel Macron of Scandinavia. According to reports, Valtonen is all in on the idea of sending troops to Ukraine in the future, assuming, of course, Kiev starts to resemble a damsel in distress, unable to fend for itself against the Russian bear. Watch this video to know more about Valtonen's stupidity.